Hello, welcome to another video from UpNewX looking at Chinese drama in the past week. Guess why I'm not out? It's pouring again. There's no hope of it clearing up, at least for the next 5 days. It's still gonna be raining all the time. I know in Europe, on the contrary, a lot of people are suffering from absolutely horrendous temperature and heat wave. This is the time you really want to blend the world weather together and help each other out a little bit. Anyway, let's talk about Chinese drama land. Due to some arrangement thing that happens with my family, I won't be able to shoot this video later, which ideally should be happening on Saturday. I'm shooting it on Friday, which means the result of the Magnolia Awards hasn't come out yet as I'm shooting this video, but it should be coming out tomorrow. But I just wish there wouldn't be too much of a drama. And for this week's Chinese drama land, mainly it is that Tencent held an event, and this is one of their annual thing they will do a couple of times, so I think this is the second time they've done it this year. Many of them I have recently actually mentioned during other weekly videos, such as just wrapped videos or dramas that have released trailers. So the ones that I've recently talked about, I will not mention in this video. Before we talk about the Tencent package dramas, I want to quickly mention a few other things about dramas. First, on July the 9th, which is actually quite a few days away, 36 episodes period idol drama by Huasha. I still remember when they were filming it. Blossoms of Power. Because it's led by Meng Ziyi, they probably think blossom is like a lucky word for her. This is the drama led by her and He Yu. Period idol drama set in fictional time about a princess who is the daughter of a very powerful duke who has military controls of like the border of the country, and she marries into the court, and the emperor is about to basically arrange a marriage between her and one of his princess. We shall see if it works out. First is between these two actors, whether they're gonna have a good chemistry. The second is without like super good idol drama directors like Zheng Qingjie at the control, whether just on the actors themselves, magic can happen. Very soon we'll see, at least on Meng Ziyi's side, this controlled experiment, how it's gonna turn out. Also, a drama has started production. It is a Tencent drama. It is a contemporary romantic drama, and it has a rather long title compared to other idol dramas. 潮热雨季未解之谜 literally means the unsolved mystery of a heated and wet, rainy season. And it's led by Hu Xianxu and Zhou Ye. Based on the synopsis, it is a contemporary drama about this girl who survived a huge flood, and it traumatized her and influenced her sort of like mental state. And ever since then, she's seeing visions and stuff, and she's been seeing doctors for years. And one day she runs into another person who's also seeing doctors who has the exact same thing happening to him, like what is happening to her. And then they met, and then they realized they actually got involved in the type of time loop situation, and they have to come together to resolve that. So that's the type of romantic contemporary drama that has a little bit urban legend kind of a touch on it. And it's these two people who I don't think they've ever worked together as a screen couple. This is the like current Hu Xianxu, not the chubby young Hu Xianxu. It's the adult and skinny, and definitely he's thinking about taking on more of an idol route for his roles, although he actually is a very solid young actor. Anyway, that Hu Xianxu paired up with Zhou Ye, and at least in the photos, it kind of looks like they really do go together quite well. And this is only just started shooting, so we're probably not gonna see this until next year, maybe even summer. It would be weird to air it in winter. Now let's talk about the list of interesting projects on Tencent that they've announced during this week. First, I want to get one project out of the way because it's different from everything else, and also it's slightly worrying. Anyway, during this event, Tencent has announced not only are they doing the spin-off of Three Body that's focused on the policeman Da Shi played by Yu Hewei, but they're also actually doing the proper second one, the Dark Forest. So it's definitely a goal for them for Tencent. They've announced they're gonna keep a couple of actors from the first season, such as Lin Yongjian, and they have decided a very important general character of Dark Forest called Zhang Beihai, which is an interesting person who is like the leader of one of those spaceships. That character is going to be played by Duan Yihong. Now, Duan Long, because the new regulation came out and every actor has to be mentioned, actually their real name first, their artist name in brackets. So he's now Duan Long, bracket, Duan Yihong. But everybody knows Duan Yihong's name better than his real name. Anyway, he's going to play Zhang Beihai, which is okay. I don't think it's a bad choice. It just depends on what kind of Duan Yihong you're gonna get. Highly dependent upon the director's work. Now, the worrying thing is, during this whole announcement, they didn't say who's gonna be the director. They did say the production company is gonna be Ling He. My audiences are very familiar. This company actually has done quite a few very good dramas that I highly appreciate in the last couple of years, including Ultimate Note, Heroes, and a few others. And it is led by the guy Bai Yitong, who's very experienced in drama making in China, and he's done quite a lot of things in the past. He's not a bad sort of person in control for the project. But still, I think for a director who's actually on set 24/7 pretty much and directing things, it is so important for this drama to get Yang Lei back because he did the first one and he did it really well. And it's just gonna be really hard to imagine any other people taking on this project. But they didn't say at all who is gonna be the director for the second season. So I'm slightly worried about that. Also, they didn't announce the most important character for Dark Forest, Luo Ji. He's the main character of the second book and probably not arguably, pretty definitively, the most important character, human character, among all the characters of the trilogy of Three Body. And very hard to pick the perfect actor for it. I can imagine how big a fight among the suitable actors this could be happening behind the scene to get this role. So they haven't actually announced who's gonna be Luo Ji, and who knows eventually who's gonna end up with the luck and maybe also the curse of playing Luo Ji. Since we've started this with contemporary dramas, let's just talk about another couple of contemporary dramas among Tencent's list this week. First, Jiao Feng. I don't think it has official English title yet. It never had one, still doesn't have one yet. They've already released a couple of trailers and this time another new trailer. This means Crossblade. It's a contemporary national security drama. So it's about espionage in 2020s in China. And it's led by Wang Kai. And it's one of his very few dramas he's been doing in recent years. He's almost like a semi-retired, hardly ever comes out to do stuff. I think he's just not interested in most of the scripts he gets offered these days, honestly speaking. The other main actors of this drama are Peng Yuchang, Oh Hao, Zhou Yiran. And in this trailer, you do see all of their faces show up. It does look like a very typical contemporary espionage drama, and they never mentioned when the drama might be coming out. Could be any time, I'd say from now to the end of the year. Then there is a 年代剧, which means actually era drama. Usually when we say that, it happens between like 60s to like 90s of last century. And this is the drama Red Dance Shoes, 红舞鞋. It is led by Zhou Ye and Wang Ziqi. It is a story set around the Cultural Revolution time, which will be the early 70s. And Zhou Ye plays a girl who's a dancer, but because of all kinds of very complicated issues during the time when politics was the most important thing of the time, and you can have what they consider to be unfavored birth background and resulting in, even if you have talent, you just never get, stuff that you deserve. And it's that type of struggle drama. Based on the trailer, you can tell that too. And eventually, obviously, I think the leads are going to triumph and they're dancers. So it's going to be a cultural revolution story with a lot of dancing. Does remind you of the film Fanghua a few years ago. There's a lot of dancing shots, and Zhou Ye is not a professional dancer. She did get trainings, and I think some of the footages in this drama is actually herself dancing, but more complicated techniques will be done by body double for sure. It's not something you can learn in 3 months. For example, like lift your leg up to here and then hold it for 5 seconds. I'm like, yeah, you can train me for 3 months and I still will not be able to do it. I think probably within this year, this drama will go live. Then a drama that is definitely when it goes live, I feel Tencent plus Xinli is gonna use all their power and might to promote 千里江山图, Panorama of Rivers and Mountains. Ever since it started shooting, I think at the end of last year, it's been like watched a lot. not only because it is a major Xinli production, it's like the Mingguo version of Joy of Life, as it repeats a lot of cast members and even I think the main creative team based on the casting, based on the background of the company and how important like Tencent is making it out to be. They've released a new trailer during this week, and that is the drama led by Zhang Ruoyun. Like Joy of Life, he's like the Mingguo version of Fan Xian. A lot of other actors also from the IP, like Chen Daoming, who is barely in any other things apart from Joy of Life these days. And then it also features Wang Yang. Liu Shishi is in this drama, Guan Xiaotong is in this drama. If you count the names, there are just like so many famous people, and mostly the Beijing Circle. If you know the Beijing Circle film, Beijing Circle television, usually the people who kind of gather around that, then this drama covers a huge number of them. Although occasionally you see a couple of Shanghai Circle people popping here, mainly it is still the Beijing Circle actors. At the end of the day, it still depends on whether it's a well-written script and well-made drama, as this sort of genre is just too common, one of the biggest genres of Chinese dramaland of today. And this one, when it comes out, probably will also be in competition with a couple of other dramas from other platforms that are very similar. We will see it probably within a year's time, the result of this espionage drama fight. Then, since we have just talked about Mingguo setting dramas, might as well talk about the next one. I just feel Tencent should just put this drama out during summer holiday. I don't see why they shouldn't be doing it, because it's kind of like ready. And guess which one it is? 这一秒过火, Overdo. I think it's pretty hot on internet, whether it's within China or outside, due to it's led by two shockingly kind of like good-looking people, Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan, or Zhang Jiawei and Wang Churan, now that his name has to be listed in that way. Zhang Jiawei bracket Zhang Linghe. To make it harder for international audiences to figure out what the heck is going on with Chinese dramaland. Anyway, that's that Mingguo drama that's led by these two like tall and good-looking people. That drama has released a new trailer. This time probably is the most comprehensive trailer of this drama that they've ever released. It gives you a clear outline and good idea about what these two characters are, what kind of stuff is going to happen, and how pretty they look. Then they have quite a few period dramas they have also announced. Some of them repeat what I've recently talked about, so I'm only going to pick out a couple that haven't been mentioned recently. First, they've released the trailer of the unit ghost story drama that I highly look forward to, actually, Liao Zhai. It doesn't have official English title, and this is based on the Qing Dynasty novel ghost story collection, Liao Zhai. And it's written by Pu Songling, a very famous Qing Dynasty scholar who wasn't very successful at exams, and he got really successful at writing ghost stories and become, in today's point of view, right, much more famous in literature history than his peers who maybe succeeded at being an official, but nobody remembers who you are after a few hundred years, whereas he is still famous today. Anyway, he's the most famous guy for writing ghost stories in recent Chinese literature history, and this is based on a couple of classic stories in his story collection, and they're all very, very well known. So they've released a new trailer, and it does look pretty good. Like the CG these days can be very good, the ghost, all the effects, the atmosphere, and the pretty people. So it involves the main leads, played by Zhang Miaoyi and Chang Huasen. They are the through-line characters of the story. I think one of them is a fox, the girl. But we shall see like what happens. That's made up. Then the actual unit stories are based on Liao Zhai's original stories, and there are 6 of them in this drama, and each unit is led by a group of actors who are completely separated from the other groups. And this would cover many, many very familiar faces in idol period dramaland, like Lin Yun, Song Zu'er, just like one after another. It's just all familiar faces, and they're all very pretty looking, and they all get dressed up, and they're pretty much all not human. So they will have magic, they will have crazy like styles and do non-human things, and that will be the attractive thing of this drama. We actually haven't seen like proper full-on like classic ghost stories for a while in Chinese dramaland, so it'd be really, really cool to see this one. Then the one that I left to the last is something that just put out a proper big trailer yesterday, and I have the feeling they also really want to put this drama out soon, and that is The Legend of Lu Xiaofeng, a classic Gulong novel character, one of the most famous ones, have been played by many famous actors in the past, and they've released the trailer of the drama. It actually doesn't look bad. It is You know, led by Gong Jun. He is Lu Xiaofeng. He's the main male lead. And then it will feature a lot of very, very famous Gulong novel characters who are related to Lu Xiaofeng, like Hua Manlou, Ximeng Cuixue, and many, many other people. And these are all played by actors that I like, such as Chen Yilun, he's playing Hua Manlou, such as Zheng Yecheng, he's playing Ximeng Cuixue, and he's the proper fighter of the group. You also have Li Qing, who's in Zhu Yu, who was also in Dream Within a Dream. I really, really like him. He has the puppy eye look. Wang Yilun is in the drama too, A Dream Within a Dream, right? Even Chang Long, A Dream Within a Dream, is also in his drama. So it feels like a lot of the familiar faces of a couple of pair dramas I really liked in the last couple of years all got mixed up together in this drama, and it's a classic Gulong IP. And I'd say Lu Xiaofeng is a very different character than pretty much every character Gong Jun has played ever since he got noticed. And his character is extremely bubbly, funny, and very different from his cool, aloof, good-looking but sad guy in a lot of the period idol dramas he's done. At least based on the trailer, it doesn't look boring. It looks actually better than I expected. And also it just includes a lot of other guys that I highly, highly appreciate, and I love their performances and what they look like in period dramas. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be very happy looking at all the pretty guys in this drama when it airs. That's what we need idol dramas for. Ha ha ha. So those are a couple of Tencent projects I've picked out of this week's announcement. They do have a lot more. It's Tencent. They're the richest television gaming platforms, I don't know, in the whole world. And they just have the biggest stock possible on hand for anything and everything. I'm not sure by the time I make my next week's video whether we're out of the rainy season yet. There's really one place I want to go and shoot a video while talking about Chinese drama land, because I just find it's adorable. Yet I couldn't make my trip there because it's been pouring every day and it will not work if it's rainy. And maybe next week the weather god will be kind to me and it will finally allow me to go out and shoot something. Let's pray for that to happen. And then thank you for watching Up New X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.